I got the inspiration for today's video after I worked with a so-called client. No images or names would be provided because of privacy reasons. Anyways, he did a big mistake while lookmaxing. I call that huge mistake doing too much. Now why did I say that? Because I believe he wanted to lookmax into the soft boy side and ended up doing way too much, resulting in him looking too feminine, which is never a good thing. You always want some sort of balance. And same can be said for guys who take it way over the edge to achieve a hyper-masculine look. You might end up looking like a caveman. So this will be a short video where I will try and help guys to keep their look maxing within a balanced range and to avoid overdoing it. This video will be split into two main parts: understanding the basics and achieving balance. If you want to support the channel and get your face evaluated by me with look maxing advice, link will be down in the description. Without further ado, let's get this video started. Before we get into explaining any part of what to avoid when it comes to overdoing it, I would like to quickly go over the basics. Now, what do I mean by the basics? Taking care of the basics is taking care of the obvious big flaws that needs taken care of if you have them, naturally and surgically wise if you can afford it. Let's start with the jaw. If you have an underbite due to improper teeth position, Invisalign clear aligner can most likely treat it, but if it's caused by skeletal problems such as having an excessively large lower jaw, a surgical option in conjunction with Invisalign or traditional orthodontics is a better treatment option. Same can be said for overbites. Invisalign clear in mild situations will help, but if it's severe, a surgical option in conjunction with Invisalign or traditional orthodontics will fix the situation. Get any major asymmetries sorted. Same can be said for the midface. Fix major flaws in the nose that will throw off the harmony of your face or recessions in your maxilla. Same for the eyes. Severe flaws like an extreme negative canthal tilt or high amounts of upper eyelid exposure for some people will require surgery, and some people are willing to push it that far. Also, things like getting your skin game right is highly important. Proper diets, products, and treatments like Accutane are what people usually go for. Being lean is ridiculously important because being overweight will destroy the attractiveness of any face. And finally, also of high importance is the hair. If your hair is thinning, save it. And if there is major balding, get a transplant. Trust me, it's worth it. And finally, it comes without saying, being in shape is also a must. Now these are the basics that any man should maximize. Some will do soft maxing without surgery, some will go through it all, natural and surgical, it's up to the person. I did not get into the nitty-gritty details of the basics because that's not the purpose of today's video. Anyways, let's move on to the next section. So you fixed the basics, good, but there are 5 things that will make you falter: eyebrows, beard, hair, body, and products. And the eyebrows are what ruins people the most. When people trim up the eyebrows, a lot reduce their length, girth, and shape, and surprise, surprise, you will end up looking feminine. Just slightly trim the edges and clean up the unibrow. Make sure they are neat, but not too neat. That's all you need as a man. Also, people who are treating the eyebrows to increase their thickness and density, be careful to not end up with bushy eyebrows. Keep it balanced. For the hair, it is usually people who grow their hair out long and they have a dead straight texture. So instead of being a soft boy, they look dull. Keep it mild to long in length, and you either use a perm to change its texture or use a hair curler, iron, and a blow dryer. Style your hair properly to the style you are actually going for. Keep in mind not all hair textures can go for the soft boy hairstyle, especially very curly hair found in black people. Next, for the beard, do not grow a beard if it's patchy and does not fully connect. Treat it first. Some people fix it with minoxidil and derma rolling. If your jaw is top notch, then being clean shaven or a 5 o'clock shadow will be the best for you. If your jaw is weak and you are planning to hide it with a well trimmed and full beard, then you should go between these lengths depending on how far you want to push it. But never go for the hipster long beard. Most of you cannot rock it and it fell out of trend in 2016. Body. Now this is usually applied to guys who want to go for the overly masculine look. They take steroids to look like mass monsters, but only end up with acne problems, your balls shrinks, you get gyno, and women don't find that look at all attractive. A lean aesthetic physique with moderate amount of muscles, around 12% body fat, is what women find the most attractive. And for guys who want to go for the soft boy way and take estrogen, then don't, because you are only ruining yourself. You can't get erections, your breasts will start developing, and your voice will lose its deep tone. For the products category, this applies to guys who also want to go for the soft boy way. They use light makeup to hide some of their flaws and they end up messing up because they are inexperienced in using makeup. So they end up looking way too feminine, throwing off their harmony. A great skincare daily routine, sun protection, and lip balm are more than sufficient if you are a man. Don't mess with makeup if you are inexperienced with it. So before I conclude this video, when you look max, you gotta take into consideration your base of facial features, which allow you to go soft boy, masculine, or in between. Your A should also be factored in, then look max accordingly in the pad that will suit your base the best. This is how you achieve great results. Don't go the other way against that base, you will end up harming up your looks more than benefiting them. But what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. A like and subscribe would be highly appreciated. And like usual, catch you guys in the next one.